How cool is that guy? Wow. See that? That's a track. The toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. There's the other foot right there. The other foot right there. Yeah, watch the ground. Well, that's one way to do it.
No, that was kind of.
Looking for prints in here. Yeah, this flowed last night.
Early night.
It washed out quite a bit of bank last night or the last couple of days. It's an interesting rock. The riparian zone here. This stretches for a few miles here, back in here, all hidden away in these little mesas. That's all cattails and water. And you got a lot of these zones in here that are super heavy, and salt cedar and cottonwoods and stuff really dense. Some Russian olive. It's a perfect habitat. And then you got some disturbances out here where something has gone to town in the reeds. Pretty interesting. Something shelled just 2 sunflower stalks right here. Look at that. Nothing else anywhere. Just those 2. That's pretty odd. So far, any sign we've seen looks like before the rain. We just had over the last 2 days. I think there's a really odd print right there that splashed in the mud, in the clay. It looks like you have possibly knuckle print right there with fingers. So it looks like we have another shelled sunflower stalk on each side right here. Some just looks like they just twisted them up. Now, let's see what this is like. Well, these rush grasses grow where there's temporary water. Nope. Standard tunnels like what we look for. Little piece of heaven in here. Check around for hair on all these upper branches where a cow can't hit them. Well, we got damage way up here, so no fresh cow sign in here. Some old stuff. Looks pretty cleared. Definitely kind of a manipulated canopy. It's like 100 and something out there now. This is like 20 degrees cooler. Yeah, so Tara and I are at a riparian zone in the desert out here. And we're just taking a short break for the day, or a few hours, and checking this place out. Never been in here before. So there's not too many places of habitation inside these regions. These real, very hostile, very hot and dry. But once you get in these zones like this, and they can stretch for miles, they're quite habitable. And a lot of game, a lot of stuff in here. Not seeing a lot of manipulation, a little bit. Haven't really seen much yet. If anything, it'll be on these salt cedars. They seem to do the cedars much more than they do anything else. Let's see if we have some sign. I don't see anything at all yet. What a beautiful spot, though. Yeah, this is a beautiful location, huh?
Mm-hmm. I could video you talking.
Just checking out the swamp portion here, how much water there is. Yeah. We didn't come prepared for knee-deep water, so. Damn, this is a tall rush. Kind of a matted down island of reeds right there, though. That's pretty weird. Wow, kind of like a bridge. If I fall through, it's probably going to be falling through into water. Wow, crazy. I guess this is flood debris. This stuff's wild to walk on. You could go through this pretty easy. Whoa, it's a sponge fest. You can see all the water that's dammed up behind this. Wild. So just up against this wall, I saw this alcove up here and this rock on top. And thought, well, that didn't just get here. But this is a cache location. Once it's all dug out of there. And we found a couple that were indicated, but I didn't find any sign that I thought where one would actually be until this. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, check out my cool new walking stick. That is awesome. Nice. It's like you used to be owned by a wizard or something. Wow.
Got too much stuff.
So I was just coming along this cliff and just noticed underneath it back there, can't really see, kind of a cave. It goes in behind the wall. So here's the outside of the wall. So I guess I'll have to crawl my happy ass in there. It goes back about 5 feet. Hell of a place to hide if a guy needed to. Wow. Plenty of room to get in there. So I just noticed we just came around another little bluff here, and on top you've got two more little stone monuments, and one being a pointer on the left and then a cube. And you can see those little raised areas underneath the pointer, underneath this rock here. That's actually where the rock is eroded away underneath the 3 points that it makes contact. So that's thousands of years old. And that cube means cubicle, room or chamber. It doesn't mean it's right here. It just means that there's one in here. This is a really crazy outcrop of rock. See, I'll show you how ancient this ground is. You can see that's not dirt under it, that's rock, solid rock. And the only points that were touching the ground is the only thing where the rain didn't eventually, and wind didn't eat it away. So this rock, this surface is thousands of years old. The curious part is we want to figure out where the water is coming from. Because it's all cattails in this little draw back here. Look at this. How cool is that? Yeah, so this is just ancient ground. Really ancient. Whatever happened here is all solid rock. And whatever happened here, happened here. And that's been this way ever since. Pretty wild to think that this ground we're walking on is literally thousands of years exposed just like this. Who walked over this? Who stopped on it? Way cool. So we're kind of in one of those upper swampy sections. There happens to be just this little grove of trees and a nice shady spot beneath it right here. And somewhere there's water coming from. I don't know where the water's coming from yet. We're going to figure it out. Now we talk about a little piece of paradise right in here. Yeah, I'll tell you, in the middle of a desert, this little spot is a high commodity. What's funny is it's not very cleared. Only one place right here has been cleared out. Well, it's certainly not occupied frequently. Actually, that looks cleared underneath that tree. We'll look around for some sign. But this is a very rare little find in this country. And well, that juniper is very old, for 800 years or more. Well, I'm not sure what it is. It's something pretty big. Just approached us through the reeds over here. And it actually came toward us, so I'm not sure what's going to do that. Altogether, I heard about 30 steps. That's Tara behind me. I mean, it didn't sound horrendously big, but it was certainly, big as a large dog or bigger. Like 70 to 150 pounds, something like that. I heard it take quite a few approaching steps and get closer, and then it stopped. So whatever it is still in here. There it is. Deer. So there's one right in here somewhere. Or that should be a deer. Could be something else. Wow, let's look at these little sunflowers. That's like a, what, 16 foot sunflower? That's crazy. So we made our way up here to the top of the little headwaters of this deal. And I mean, this thing flows for miles. And all the water seems to be coming from right here. And there's no drainage above it. It starts here where all this wet is. And I mean, these are big cottonwoods. Real big cottonwoods. That's a 70, 80 foot tree. And all these cattails have to have constant water and rush grass. So it apparently just comes out of the ground on top of this hill, which we're in deep sedimentary layers. We all go Triassic, Jurassic, stuff like that. So there shouldn't be any water coming up. So it's pretty crazy. How cool is that guy?